game audio is set up. That background music going. Okay, what's up, what's up? I'm Hype. I play games, make games everywhere, and today we are in the hype office in the studio, and I'm gonna be working on this game which I plan to publish. It's basically done. I've spent many hours on this game. It's got a lot of cool features that other developers in hypehype have been able to help me get better at. So it's been really nice to work with other developers, and that's one of the cool things about the hypehype community is on the Discord channel is people are willing to help when it comes to making games, because making games can be a challenge, but it is a challenge I think is well worth it. So let me double check to make sure this audio is working. Okay, yeah, nice. One day I will figure out how to set up Spotify. I have come close, but no cigar. Okay. So this is the game. It's called Highway Snacks. And that's mainly because in the game, you want to get food, whether it's Apple or pizzas and stuff. You want to get snacks. That's the goal of the game. Let me get my gotta get my tea, and I'll set it over here. So let's just play the game and we'll give a breakdown. It's getting hot in here. So let's break it down. All right, sorry, Dylan's checking other things. Okay, so here's the game. You tap. I would like to set this up a little bit better, so maybe we can do that on this stream. For the most part, this game is really good to go, and I do want to work on other games on the stream, but is that the... Where's the car audio? We should be... There it is. There it is. So let's make a to-do list too on this game. I like to do to-do lists all the time. Here we go. Video ideas. Make a baking game. Make it MSR game. To-do list today. So this is going to be for right now. Add music. 3 songs. Random. Now I did see like a cool YouTube shortcut on how to do stuff, so let me see if I Apple Notes. I'm just trying to like move this across. Okay, so maybe that wasn't exactly how it worked in the Apple Notes. That's okay. Okay. Turn off invite for this live. Are people trying to invite? That's enjoying hypehype review maybe later. So hypehype is in development in beta, but they are currently accepting beta testers. All you have to do is have an email and you can sign up on the website, unless you're in Finland or the Philippines, in which case it's already there. It's Windows, Mac, iOS, Android. We're gonna do... Can I review it? I don't even know. Okay, it looks like not. Okay, so score of -16. I didn't even know you could do that. So things that I'm open to is try to make the skin selection better. Here we can see I've gotten 307 different snacks, and every 10 snacks you get, you can unlock an adorable animal. Or I like this one. I thought this one was clever, a drone. The first time I saw a flying drone was 13 years ago, and we were trying to get it to fly in an alleyway of the streets of San Francisco. And the cool thing about that was, at the time, it was like a $2,000 drone, the most advanced drone of the market. And nobody knew how to fly it, and there was worry that we'd crash it into a building. So there was only like a 5-minute flight test. This seal is adorable. I think this is one of my favorite cute animals. So we get the animals. Watch out. I've turned the sensitivity up, so basically all you gotta do is cross the street, make it to the other side. You know what, let me share the links in case anyone in the Snapchat wants to play the game. You should be able to play it, although by the end of this stream I will publish it. Excuse me, so that anybody can play it. Oh man, my throat is... So there's a link to the game. And I also have links down on the YouTube page as well. So I like this little following box. It's the hypehype box that you see at the beginning of the screen. Oops. We got hit. And the goal is to just go as far as you can, get as many apples. There is a thing where if you just start the game and you just start running, you can make it pretty far. So I kind of want to turn that ability off. So yeah, we're just playtesting. And I guess we can probably add some music. Kind of like turn this music down. Add some music to the game. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure it's not already in there. You saved this hype last 7/28. Load savings from today. Okay, let's just load savings from today. Go here, turn the fog off, and I'm gonna go to the hierarchy, look for the music. We do have music. Oh, where'd it go? No. So I saw some mentions previously not to be adding more than 3 to 5 songs, as all the songs are located, all the songs are loaded instantly that the game is loaded, causing, you know, it could just cause some delay. So I'm going to reduce it to 3 songs. Unfortunately, I don't know what these songs are. So let's take a look and listen. Song kind of reminds me of an old movie called American Beauty with Kevin Spacey. And where is this song? Happy Little Shop. So just like any part of making a game, this stuff can be simple or it It can take a little bit of time or it can take a lot of time. That is up to you. Not gonna lie, this one is a little bit too meh for my taste. Hold on, maybe. Let's go ahead and delete it. Future investigations. And one of the great things about publishing on hypehype is when you try to publish on the App Store or the Play Store, I have developer friends that do this all the time. There's just always something, always. They'll never not have an issue when it comes to publishing on the App Store or Play Store, whether screenshots, metadata, who knows, but in hypehype, it's just a one button away cyber sport, and then the game is published. So it's easy to not think about the complexities that come with developing or publishing on the App Store or the Play Store. I like this song. I think let's try the last one, Light Chiptune. Chiptune is like the music you see in a lot of pixel games. Big Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I like it. We'll just stick to these four. Go here. One, two, three, and execute. And let's just turn this on. Oh, what's going on here? Looks like there were duplicates. All right, I think that's good and they're good to go now. Okay. Okay, we got the game music, that's great. Okay, so I'm looking at the animal score. It was working, but I was at 300, so I'm not sure why I'm at 50. Wait, is the score saving? Oh man. Two more. I thought the score system was all good to go, but now I'm thinking maybe it's not. Okay, so we have a score of 60. Okay, so it's saved, so that's good. 61. Okay, I'm gonna save it just in case. What's like a famous highway in the US? It's like 505. Call it 505, 404. Maybe it's a good. Post update on that. So it's weird. So I have 332 snacks, 33. Oh, I think that there was a different savings between the editor mode and the real game mode. So that's why I'm seeing two different numbers. Always nice to break this down. And the game is currently set up that you have to get a higher number to break, to get more lanes in the highway. Okay, so let's go into editor mode and let's just play it a little bit. So again, if you just take off running, you can, I mean, you don't necessarily get that far. I think it does feel like sometimes you can get pretty far. I mean, that was a close call. Made it there. Oh, okay, so the game is fairly challenging, which I am a big fan of. The one thing I'm looking at is like the ground, making sure that there's grass where I want there to be grass. On the palm trees. Another thing to check out is the great, so we can just pause it. And I want to see, this car looks like it's a little bit too far to the left. And let's make sure items are getting deleted. Where's the player? There's a danger zone. So these should get deleted, but they're not. This is like a deleting wall right there. And it follows the player in that direction. So. Maybe let's try to get a little bit further, move the speed back up. Oh. So that was a distance of 80, which I think is enough, actually. Super close. Whenever I look down one way and there's nothing, then I know I've looked the wrong way. This game was inspired from me getting hit by a bicycle because I didn't look both ways. Granted, it was a one-way, so you'd think you'd be safe, but yeah, you'd be wrong. Let's make one more and then we'll pause the screen and change the camera view to go backwards. Okay, so that looks pretty good. It looks like it's just, this danger zone should be moving with the player. It doesn't seem to be doing that, so let's take a look at it. Doesn't seem to be connected. Okay, let's go undo. Trying to see if there's a previous version. No, it just stops. There was a version where it worked properly. So this is a nice thing, a version history. You can see I've been making some changes. And I try to add numbers to the end of the, usually these are timestamps to keep track. Yo, Denver in the house, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, looks like we got, is that Shogun in the background saying what's up? That's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at these older versions. That game you made recently looks amazing, Denver. I definitely gotta check it out. Just from what I can tell about the concept. Okay, so it looks like there it's not working, so that's not good. Go look at a previous version history. I wish there was like some more data we can see what got changed. And the cool thing about being in the hype offices is I can ask people what they're working on and they'll show me some cool stuff. Okay, so that feature didn't work. And that doesn't work. So maybe it's turned off. Recently released Backroom Game. Is that the name of the game? Backroom Game? Oh yeah, okay, so this goes here. So this is the value inspector. Let's turn this on. This is the medium number. Where are you located? Oh, that's cool. We got Vaughn in the session. So we got a couple people on the TikTok, someone in hypehype, and of course the YouTube. Welcome to 2023, where you can join a stream wherever you want. So I gotta see, this is a number. It's called the Backrooms. What's up, Shogun? Hanging out. Here's me trying to figure out what I did 10 days ago, but I haven't looked at this project in over 10 days. And 10 days ago, this was working. Always good to just break it down step by step. Value inspector. You are inspecting the chicken. Position Z. That position C. And so this was helped by Potato Chin. Oh, you know what? I think, nope, start enabled. Lately, I've been working on a hype I started in January 2021. Man, I'm trying to think of where I was in January 2021. I don't even know. Well, it was 2020. Okay, so I know that. I remember 2020. So San Francisco. There we go. That's one of the great things about hypehype is you can just work on so many different projects at the same time. Making sense of the logic has been fun. Oh yeah, right? Like I mean, I can't imagine like 2.5 years. I got issues with 10 days. So 2.5 years has got to be on like a whole nother level. I don't even know about. Oh, I hope there we go. Okay, so signal receive. Oh yeah, the pinball one. I saw that. That looks cool. I found out a cool pinball place in Helsinki. I'll have to share that with you. Okay, logic. So this is inspecting this. So that's this object. So on start, enable interval. A lot of game dev is just breaking down the mechanics, and if you don't know the mechanics, then you will have to learn the mechanics. And I mean, technically I set this up, so. Oh, here we go. Here's the move. And it gets the position from the Z. So, I mean, it looks like technically everything should be working, and yet it's not working. So that's a big indicator. Oh, there it is. Okay, so. Okay, it looks like it's working. Now, I don't know if I fixed it, if it was working the whole time, and these are good questions, but we don't need to answer it. We just need to know that it's working, which is great. And let's do other stuff because we know that's working. Check this out. Look, you see how that wraps around? That might seem very simple, but this was done through a function that Yope helped me out with. So we got a sneak peek. Shogun's gonna be showing some of his pinball tomorrow, which is Thursday. This week has gone by fast, but I've been in Helsinki for about 2 weeks. It feels like 1 week. I don't know. I generally try not to think about these things because it perplexes the mind, honestly. The understanding and passing of time. Okay, let's turn this off. Oh, nope, I deleted it. That was bad. Okay. So here, this is some cool stuff. These are all the objects that you can unlock in this game. And there's a lot of them. I think my favorite one is the one. I like the poop. I think did I add some yeah, I have eyeballs on the poop. Who had poop eyes? There's a poop game. I don't know why I keep saying poop, but there's a game and it's got dim belly. Oh, what flag is that? I'm so curious. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. I also like the desk chair. All good. Oh, wait, the wheelbarrow. No, I got the wheelbarrow. Okay, so let's delete this. Go over here. We got all the cars and the vehicles. I wanted to add another bus, but And the vehicles were not so difficult. Oh wait, here. Okay, so this is actually a San Francisco bus. Got some Patrick Stewart. Engage. I once saw a Broadway play with Patrick Stewart and Magneto, and obviously they were not playing Professor X and Magneto, but it was, I guess those two dudes are homies, and basically they just drink whiskey the whole time, and there was two other people in the Broadway act. It was pretty good. I don't know. It was a long time ago, but definitely fun to see Magneto and Professor X drinking whiskey, talking about life. Granted, it was a play, and I think it cost at least like $75, but totally worth it. Okay, so this is the bus. I'm gonna put this next to the other bus. Oh. I want to try to mimic this setup. So let's go here. And I tend to use garbage cans as my like trash collector because I think that's funny. So that is something I do. Okay. Go here. This is a new way that I've been learning to create objects as reusables. And you select the object and you go add builder panel. And we're gonna do SF bus because this is the bus from San Francisco. Oh, and we can make it the 21 bus. That used to be my bus. And so now, there we go. And I want to take a look at this versus this setup. Okay, so this has got left, go to transform. Okay, straighten that out. So here, this is where I have add-ons, and add-ons are great because they're like a pre-made mechanic that you can just drag and drop onto different objects. So that's what I'm going to do here. LR move. So that's like left, right move. Go here, let's find it. And that's basically moving left to the right. As you can see, I am very sophisticated when it comes to my naming convention. Oh, here we go. So this is it. We go and we drag it over there. Okay, and next we have car sounds and self-destruct. Car sounds, so we grab this, like, oh. Okay, so this one doesn't have an object, which I think it used to have an object, but who knows what happened to it. Let's go grab a cube. Put that in there. So now it has an object. Again, this is just an add-on. It's a pre-made mechanic. And what was the last one? Self-destruct. Now, the reason I created all these add-ons is because, as you can see, we have a lot of different vehicles. And, you know, I wasn't sure what I was doing at the time. So becoming more familiar with these add-ons, like just dragging and dropping. It just makes making the game so much more fun. And I think before I was adding it to each individual vehicle at the time. So this totally works out. Gonna need to add some wheels. What kind of wheels do they have in the San Francisco car? I can't remember. But let's go grab some. Oh, I think I need to type in tire. Yeah. And just sideways. And the cool thing about this is just gluing it to the bus will give it the effect that we want. We'll put it inside the object, but let's get this bus wheel looking good. And this will be the 22. Okay, so in San Francisco, I used to take the 7 bus, the 71 bus, the 6 bus, the 22 bus, the 24 bus. I also know of a dozen other more buses, and the F is also a good one, and the Night Owl. But the one that goes on Divisadero is the 24 bus. That goes to the Castro, and the 22 bus is the one that goes to Phillips. This is just bus talk numbers. I find that people do this basically in a lot of cities in the world. They talk about the logistics and transportation of how to get to different places. Obviously, this is specific to San Francisco, but there we go. The same thing works in any major city that has any kind of transportation. I think what in the in Manila is it the BT, the light rail? I forget the name of the acronym. I had the Metro card too. I hope I still have it. But it is talking about public transportation system. Whenever I meet somebody from New York City, that's like an easy bonding, like, oh, you know, you take the C to the A to the L. Oh, not the L. Okay, so this looks good, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just glue it to, and then okay, it was supposed to show up there. It's not showing there, so that's a little... Whoa, did you see that? It was up there. Okay, so I think it's just on the other side. So let me try this one. And I am trying to get better at reporting my bugs, although I keep saying that, and I haven't done that much more. So, you know, give me time. Okay, so the wheels are moving, but we have to add a wheel add-on. Now the thing with the, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, hold up. Buttons are getting all over the place. There we go. With this button. We got the movement. We just need to add it to the system. This very not complicated system. We need one more. Let's make it 49. Okay, this one decides if it's going left or right. Add one more, and we can actually make this one. Let's make it 100. 1,000. Basically giving it a 95% chance of spawning. Execute. Let's go select this object and store here. Okay, please don't break. Here's the bus. We need to move it up. Looking good. So let's add a mover node into the object. Make it y 0.5, I think. Let's see what this one has. 1.15. So let's do that. 1.15. Okay, so that moved a little bit too fast for me, so I like to slow it down. Looks like we can go up a little bit higher. And up. I just love this ability when editing. And that's one of the cool, beautiful things about working on a game engine app that's being developed as you're working on it, is that it gets better every day, and new features like the ability to pause a game in mid-demo, something that did not exist before but exists today, is awesome. So we need to make this the 24 bus, because that was my bus back in the day. Although 71, I believe, would be a more popular San Francisco bus number. The 24 basically went to the Castro, Noe Hill, the Marina, but then into the Haight, which is where I live. That's H-A-I-G-T. Oh, there's a school window. We got the school bus. I got the school bus. There's this. Okay, let's move this. Oh, and then we might as well grab this as well. But this is the Brooklyn bus. So conflicted. Although I did take the bus in New York, but I mainly took subway, or mainly text font, letter. Oh, so it's pixel. Twenty-four. Well, I guess we can make this shorter. Do this. Why is that not gluing? Okay. Oh, this is stuck here. So there should be like a detach. Have it. That means these are also. Okay, so there should be like a remove from. These don't have it either. All right, maybe I could try to make a report now. Let me select this. And hope we don't. I don't know why that black box is showing up. Give feedback. I thought you could do this within the app. Excuse me. There we go. Detach from parent. Let me try to do that first. Hold up. Undo. 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 There we go. Grab one of these. Detach from parent. Tap and hold to select multiple objects. There we go. Put that to 0. Okay, so maybe I was just doing it wrong. Detach from parent. Detach from parent. And then, of course, we do want to glue it. You know what, for the sake of gamers, let's make this a 42 bus. There is no 42 bus that I'm aware of in San Francisco, but I do think it's a little bit cooler than the 24 bus. Okay, so let's save it. I'm gonna hit post. The save and the post, these things confuse me. because this is an unlisted game as opposed to a draft game. Oh, I need to add hashtags onto the end. So let's do that now. And we'll work on this for like 10 more minutes and then maybe work on a different game. But I think this is ready to be published, and yeah, we can then get a high score or something. Oh geez. I need to change the percentage as a bus, otherwise it's going to spawn every time. Excuse me. One. Okay, let's play it a couple of more times. Let's see, I could add like birds. I don't know, what do you think about the music? I think I should update it. The problem with updating music is that it takes a while and I'm never truly satisfied. Well, that's not true. Ooh, I'm just very picky. That was an old-timey car. That looked like a Tesla. Ice cream truck, drop some ice cream. Skin unlocked. That took forever to do, at least to look good. The skin unlocked spinning sign. That was inspired. Oh, and I do kind of wish that the characters would like roll. Your score is 13. That's not right. The score is the distance. Okay. Maybe that's a bug. Let's look at the text. Oh, you know what? We set view. Oh, how is the score 13? There, it should be the distance. We're looking at the distance at the top over here. I get hit. 85, okay. Oh, you know what? I bet there's something strange going on over here. Decimal highest. All right, let's exit out. Confirm. Let's just go into the game. So this is not the editor, this is the game itself. I don't know how people have already played this game since it hasn't been published, but that's okay. How's my score 6? So we're gonna have to take a look. $87. It looks to be working properly. Yo, what's up, PT Jones? Welcome to the stream. It's fun hanging out with you yesterday on Lee's stream for a while. Yeah, sorry about the notification. That being said, I am slowly learning how to have the notifications set up in advance, and I will be doing that a lot more in September when I plan to not be moving all the time. And I'm hoping to do more better scheduled streaming for the future. Why is my score 36? Was it 36? I don't remember. So in the future, not a big deal, you know. I don't mind talking to myself. I got people hanging out all over the place, so, you know. Always appreciate your company, Jones. And yeah, we are looking at the final phases of this game. I'm gonna hit cancel because I don't really see a difference between 1 second or 1 minute. Log off. The score should have been 45, not 36. I don't. Okay, we're gonna look at the mechanic. Oh, I see. The number goes down. Okay, so there's two different numbers. I think the numbers are good to go. All right. So I'm gonna take a short bathroom break, but we're gonna publish this game. Save. Add some hashtags. Casual, chicken, road. I don't know, kind of simulation, right? Because it's like crossing the street. Okay, I'm just gonna publish this now. And yeah, I will be back in a moment. But the link on the channels should work. And then we can go check out some other games. Don't mind the office space in the background. That's so cool. Play this game. Oh, it's all basically physics based and you have to tap and hold at the right time. Oh, this is great. It's like a moth bug. Got boss lady with 28 seconds. Let's see if we can get a better time. Digging the computer sounds. Yeah, you're going the wrong way. They're like little nodes. Okay, I'm gonna restart this. Yeah. 21 seconds. Dang, that was so fast. Let's see if I make it in the top 10. Number 11. So not quite. That's okay. Oh, we got a challenge. I do miss some challenge. Like I've never seen this one. Looks cool. Jacob. Makes me think of those building blocks. Oh, those are sparrow birds. I couldn't see what that was for a second. Oh, almost forgot this. So, someone's score. That's my score. So there was some new set features in the update. So let's take a look at that. Oh, here it is. This is the release notes that came out. Yeah, here we go. So this was really cool. In the multiplayer, now it shows your icon. Oh, and look, there's an example of me here because I was sitting next to Yope when he was setting this up, and you can see that my character is in the top area over here. Definitely want to update my icon, so that's something I should probably do in the future. What's up, They Love? Welcome to the stream. And here, what is it? Added play indicator showing what other players are in the game. Added in-game leaderboard. Okay, that's cool. Show spectate banner also when hosting a multiplayer game. Spectate. Oh, okay. Yeah, spectate. So someone's watching it. Social hub. New chat colors. Oh, yeah, this is where the colors change between each message. I know when it comes to the chat color, there's always a discussion between like iPhone users and Android users. And to be fair, I don't really know what that discussion is about other than blue bubbles or green bubbles. For me, I think I'm always used to blue bubbles, and sometimes I've seen those blue bubbles float away. while sending a text message. Okay, end the screen. Oh yeah, so this is definitely what I've been noticing, at least today or while playing the game, is I do like this score, and it's more prominent. It shows you what you got, and it has a comparison of your friends and other players, and your best score. Latest score shown in the middle. Added a tiny leaderboard to the top right corner. Editor, edit text without going to text pop-ups. That's cool. I'm curious on how that works. Show text IDs in text pop-ups. Okay, convert the auto preview function of the speech node into a manual one. And not sure about how that works. Sounds cool. Coherent with the sound node. I would like to use the text node. I'm sorry, the speech. I would like to use the speech node more often. World Builder always starts details menu collapsed. List node flood fill areas and grid distance. World Builder always start details menu collapsed. Okay. So we got bug fixes, window fixes. And then these are some of the hotfix updates. I do like the challenge. Someone at the bottom, I think we just had a challenge. I think I need to, how do I get back to that challenge? It's still, here we go. Join my live. Okay. Dang. I don't know if that's a real talk. So this is cool. This is kind of like a swipe up or down. Hit the play button. I am a big fan of touch the entire screen to play. I'm basically I'm a hyper casual fan, so like the easier something can be with the single touch, the more I think it's great. But here, like the button right there, it works. That's fine. But if you just touch the entire screen, I think that would also be better for everyone. So here is gradual movements while trying to get the score. I like this setup. I think one can make a good game from this. Or at least remix the game. Yeah, I definitely would like to. Curious on how the tap set or this. So this is definitely. Oh. Definitely using the swiping mechanic, which I think is cool. You can go like this. The levels do look auto-generated, so it means that every game or every level is random. Hold on, I gotta beat this challenge, otherwise. I mean, this is like the first challenge I've been aware of, so. The challenging your friends is a cool new feature if you know that you've been challenged. If you don't know, then, well, you don't know, then you don't know. That's how that works. Oh. Ugh. I can just this. And while competing with this, I can think of no, I hit up. It's really all about the coins in this one. No. I can't, I just gotta beat this. I'm getting close. So having a tie does not, having a tie does not compute into winning. Good. It gets tough because like when you hold it down, you can move a greater distance, which is nice. But it like this. Maybe the goal is to just keep your. No. How is this mechanic set up? Let's take a look. Joystick. Y-axis, full screen, touch size. So it uses the Y as a joystick. Hidden. Okay, so it is the classic joystick, you just can't see it. Interesting. Yeah, let's get more than 25 and then we can get back to making, I don't know, thinking to move up. I'll just pick one of my games. There's always something to edit. I think that's the main thing. I'd be curious to see how the spawning of the rocks is done. Oh, I needed that one. Making them longer. Okay, so definitely gets more difficult. No, okay, I got the new score. So make that Fox play. It's Dino. Can you play my game? It's called AIM OS. Yeah, man, I can totally play your game. I want to know if it's compatible with tablet. My hypehype user is Dino. Yeah, dude, let me check it out. Thank you for the message. Let's take a look right now. Dino. And was that message from a while ago? I hope not. Here we go. So this is on an iPad. I apologize if you've been waiting the whole time. I don't know if these messages are new or old or what. Invites to go live. Man, why does it say that? Okay, attention, you're using a custom OS. Your security is at risk. Boot system. So here, booting noise. This device bootloader is unlocked and its software integrity can't be verified. Any data on this device, something. So one thing, system is loading, please wait. So this is a little off, you can see. We got the loading system down here. It looks legit. It looks real good. If I didn't see this top thing up here, I'd be concerned. This is a really nice UI system. It's almost like a storyboard that you've created, Dino. Okay, I think we can continue. I didn't even know there was a folder icon like this. Like, this looks great. Okay. I wish there was a way to turn this off. Oh, disable. PT Jones has a question. Have you had a chance to try the local cuisine or seen the landmarks? Heard the sauna is a big deal in Finland. Ooh, custom stop. That air system. I like this game. It makes me think of fashion computer system. So yeah, PT. My first weekend here, I took one of those free walking tours around the city. Got to see some of the landmarks. Learned some history about Finland. I guess there's a lot of history when it comes to their neighbors, Sweden and Russia, and their independence, like 100+ years ago. Does this not restart automatically? Come on. I want to try. They have a lot of these things. They're not sardines, but they look basically like sardines. I haven't had the chance to try that yet. They do have this thing called a salmon soup. I've tried that. That was quite delicious. I have not gone to the sauna yet. I do plan to, but I've jumped into the, I don't know if it's the ocean or the Baltic, or I've done that a few times already. It's super cold and I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. It's like really cold. And it's nice. It's like a pier or a dock, and people go, they lay out kind of like a beach. I think there's areas where they do have some sand, but it's mainly like rocks. And yeah, it's kind of close to where I'm staying, so I'll go and I'll lay out for a couple of hours and then jump in the water. Let's check out this app. Safe browsing. Let's check out the dark web. Okay, yeah, it's fun. And I mean, I wish there was the emojis on the keyboard. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, I do hope to check out the saunas. And I like this. I think I would change it a little bit so it wasn't so up on the edges like this, but that would be easy enough to do. Like the music. I like how there's a four-way swipe essentially. Oh no, that's my score. We got people with 2 minutes. Okay, I want to do some more game dev, so let's just. It's good to keep moving, I think. All right, well, let's get to some game dev. I wanted to see if there was something I wanted to do with this one. So why does this say edit? Interesting. Wait, are these? This is a cool. Let me try to get. Let me. Oh. Yeah, honestly, my favorite tours are like the graffiti tours. Because if you didn't know, I really like graffiti. I think it's cool, and I forget what city I was in, but they didn't have a tour, but they have the scooters. The scooters here, like I'll take one to the office. I could do a 15-20 minute walk to the office or a 6-minute scooter. So I tend to take the scooter. And yeah, there's some city I was in, and I think I want to say it was Riga, Latvia, which is a really cool city. Definitely go to Latvia. I should go to Estonia again, but yeah, I googled the cool graffiti spots, and then I took a scooter for over an hour, and the total scooter ride was like maybe $10, 15 at max. But the city tours are great, especially when you're in a new city and you don't have too long, and they give you all the pointers about a lot of historical context too. I think history is always important, because if you know the history, you can know why something came to be or how things were before. Basically, I think history is underappreciated. I like the music. Man, these get so tough. No. Alright. So, what, I like the music. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to make a small edit. I want to make sure I get the right version history. Okay, I think we're fine because that one's life. Yeah, I went back and just made sure I did a proper job with the music for this game because I should have a new YouTube video coming out either Friday or Saturday, and it's all about this game. And the one thing that I missed in that video, because it didn't happen while I was recording it, was Judd Christopher. Again, this is one of the just coolest things about the hypehype community is people are just willing to help create things. And it's one of those things that, like, when it comes to helping, right? Like, there's one thing of someone coming in and needing help. Like, I am not a good person. I don't like asking for help. I'm really bad at it, and it's something I'm trying to work on. But I'm okay with it because to me, when I don't know how to do something, spending more time trying to figure it out, like, for better or worse, I tend to try to see the big picture. And the big picture is that the more I struggle now trying to figure stuff out, the easier it will be in the long run because I'll have it figured out. This is how I do think my brain works sometimes a little bit backwards, and so I'll be able to figure out a lot of stuff on my own, and then if I can't figure it out, I'm okay with that. But Judd Christopher came in and helped with this note and interface. I've never seen this. I didn't even know this existed. I don't even exactly know how this works. Shogun explained it to me, but I'll be honest with you. I don't remember what he said when he explained it to me. I understood it at the time, but looking at it now, I'm like, I don't know how that works. But it works. It works, and all I had to do was copy and paste it and put it into my game. So, oh yeah, what did I want to do? I wanted to go in here. There is a so let's go ahead add a random node, and this is I'm just gonna change these numbers around a little bit just so it next to well, hold up. So this is the explosion. I do think I want to change the explosion as well. Something cooler. Game success. So what turns on the game success? Yeah, trial and error. It's like believe in yourself, learn from your mistakes, do the best you can with what you got, and don't be too hard on yourself. Like that's why I really enjoy game development. I feel like it's a great reflection on just basic life. Like, if you just keep at it, you figure it out, or change the elements of whatever it is you're going for. There's just so many different ways to make everything make sense. So what is enabling this? Okay, so this is in 0.15 seconds, then the particle effect happens, and then the game is over. Okay. So let me go executor. No, we want interval. So random to 0.15 and interval duration. And on interval duration. Here we can turn on the simple animation. So this will turn on the simple animations. Oh, wait, did I turn that on? Yeah. And now let's take a look at the explosion and see if we can't get a better exploding. I like the gold glitter. Yeah, I think there's like the easy way and the hard way. And to me, there is no easy way. The easy way is the illusion. And that way is actually harder because it takes longer to figure out what you gotta do. Oh, goo. I think that's what we just saw on Noob Alert. But that's just something I suspect everyone must learn in time and figure out what works best for them. Okay, so I want an explosion. Star explosion, let's just give this a try. But let's make it more aggressive. Go into the particle, star explosion. And we'll call it boom. Explosion. Let's go from the light color. I kind of want like a dark red and then maybe a lighter red. Let's check out the colors. Something like that. It's not bad. Something still has the gold overtone. This one. No? Oh, this one. Let's go. If I move that to a little bit more red. Yeah. Let's go in here. All right, we know the cube is in here. I'm sorry, the mine. Nope. There we go. And let's try it out. Okay, but I noticed it didn't send the broadcaster for everything to get shut down, so I think I accidentally turned something off. Game success, yeah, go down. Okay, everything is not. So the green cubes are not disappearing, so that's kind of weird. They should be disappearing. They were disappearing. Oh, here we go. This is. I think it's this one. No, it cost. Oh, it's gotta be. Broadcast listener. That totally messed with the frame rate. That's kind of weird. Did I just add this? No, it's not even connected. Broadcaster good. It's not even connected to anything. On game success, everything drops down. No, but this should be the timer. Oh wait, the timer is in here. On time. Execute 1.5. Where is on time? We got a challenge on time. So it's a time broadcast. So let's go here. And here. So where do you get executed? Okay. The time is basically like the game over broadcaster. But I can also connect that directly inside here. So I recently learned that if you make an object scale to 0xyz, that will also in turn destroy that object, which is something Yop taught me or told me, which is cool to know because I didn't know that. And now I know that, and I kind of do want to test it. So why don't we test it just to make sure as soon as I figure this out. And I do think I'm gonna have future Wednesdays be kind of more of a trial and error. Or also go back to old hypes, just more of a troubleshooting day. I think there's a lot we said. Okay, so we have here. Oh, it broadcasts it because I want the signal sent out to all other objects with the mind. That's what it was. There's no delay though. Is that because I made... I'll be honest, I don't like what I've done. I don't like how it just instantly games over like that. So let's just go back. I did make modifications to the explosion. And I believe I was trying to change this up a little bit so I can see if just turning this off. Oh, you know what? I think this... Yeah, that doesn't solve any problems. All right, I'm gonna exit out of this and I'm gonna reload. This should be the latest version. Cancel. There's a bug. I should report that bug. Yeah, that didn't do that before, right? All right, somewhere I made a change. So this one is working properly. But why? Oh snap, thanks for the likes on TikTok. Sorry, I've been focused on the game dev part of stuff. Why is this one working properly and the other one not? So I think the biggest thing I did, let's hit restart. Is the music is great. We're making testing difficult. Okay, so there's zeros. So there's something in the old setup that is missing in the new setup. I think it's just this. You know what, let's go ahead and copy this. Hit OK. So the thing is I did delete the original cube because I thought I just didn't need it anymore. But I think there was something in there that had a sequence with the game over that I'm missing. Broadcaster score. Broadcaster score. I think it's here. What am I missing? Ugh. Super Typhoon Yolanda, welcome to the stream. Just trying to troubleshoot some game dev. With that microphone, okay. So right now I want all the cubes to disappear on a game over. And there'll be 1.5 seconds until the game over. Right now, there's not 1.5 seconds. It just happens instantly. And not all the cubes go down. So, maybe I play this. So it definitely, there's something when you hit the bad that happens right away. So let's just try to stop that. Here we got the physical or movable particle effect. This is a timer. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't remember why it was on. Game success. This is the game over piece. Let's see if that had an effect. I think that did. Right, as opposed to I mean, that happened so fast. Like, that shouldn't be happening right there. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's have it. That mine shouldn't even be moving. Man, why are you moving? You're not even turned on. Maybe it gets turned on? Oh, this is turning you on. Maybe? No. That line should not be shaking. Gotta be something up in here. Hold up. Let me do this. I don't know. I hope that didn't come through. I apologize. I'm a human. I make mistakes. I have a nose issue. Okay. What is going on here? I don't know. It was working a second ago. I'm trying not to flip out. I have an older version. I have multiple versions. I really like this. This game is like, I have a video coming out Friday or Saturday about me making this game. So it means a lot to me. And it's not working right now, and it's kind of bumming me out. And I am not gonna stop the stream until I figure out what is going on here. So, when in doubt, break things up. Break it up, break it up. Simple steps. You have big steps. Big steps are made up of smaller steps. The smaller steps are made up of even smaller steps. So let's take a look. Organize this one at a time. Let me get my lucky wings on. I didn't want to, I was washing my hands. Let's go. Pull in the sleeves back. Doing this with the hand. Touching the shoulders. Okay, let's take a look at this. Object touch. There's a sound executing. We don't care about the sound. There's two sounds. Kind of weird. Why is there two sounds? Now you have my interest. Like, I don't see. Game lose. Okay. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete the game lose sound. Oh wait, and what is this one? Yeah. I don't think we need it. There, I'm deleting it. We can add that somewhere else. Where? I don't know. But we're breaking things down, and I'm a little kind of perturbed here. So interval. I don't know how you turn. Let's go to the cube. Object touch. You touch this cube, it shrinks down in size. Boom. And 1.5 seconds over here. That's what this says. This says focus camera. Hold on. TikTok peeps. Hold on. So we got the camera. And then this is the hype office. And let's get back to this focusing. So in 1.5 seconds, you scale X, Y, Z to 0. We got 2 enable start here, object touch, and then there's something else over here. I think that is broadcast listener inside the mind, but let's not take a look at that yet. Let's just follow through and make sure we got everything understood here. We got the destroyer. I'm gonna double check what Yope told me later about scaling objects down to 0 and see if we can't bring it back. But first we gotta do this broadcaster time. Okay. Sounds like a weird name for a broadcaster. Clearly, I could have been better at naming conventions than naming something time. I actually don't even think this has anything to do with time. I think this is a specifically game over broadcaster. Whatever, time. That's what it's set to. And we got a broadcast listener for time. Okay. I think time is like a time game over. So it sends out a signal. At the same time, when it sends out the signal, it will receive the signal. Oh, okay. So if it receives that signal, it disables the object touch, meaning you can no longer touch an object, which, yeah, I think that works. But if you touch a bad cube, then it's basically gonna be game over. Let's see if time is executed in here as well. Yeah, it's also executed in the good cube. And executed in the Judge Christopher's cube that was created to help me make this game. Okay, so now let's look inside this bad boy. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Gotta slowly pinch. I know you in there. I put you in there. There, we can kind of see it. There we go. Okay, we got simple animations out the wazoo happening a few times. Let's get rid of this random and this interval. I was trying something. I'll maybe try it again later. I don't know what's going on here. Simple animation enabled. So one of these animations were enabled. I saw this before. Here's that time again. Time on. Broadcast listener. Where are you going? Okay, so this time will execute. Oh, that's why I called it time, because it executes the time node, which gives it 1.5 seconds. But I believe that is only in the bad node. Let's make this 5.5 seconds. So this is being executed amongst maybe like 20 different mine nodes. It could be more, which I think that's why there is a lag issue. So if you do easy, all right, we set it to 5.5 seconds. And everything went down, so that's good. There was a slowness in the explosion, and that's because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This function is being executed amongst 20 different mines. If you play in medium, 40 different mines. If you play it on hard, 60 different plus mines. So in hindsight, not the best system I set up, and that's why we're going through this now, even though I didn't realize it until now. But let's see if we can't find a better system. So I think the main thing is not to have it all happen inside the mine. There is certain things I do want, such as the cubes to get dissolved and stuff like that. But we don't need that to all happen inside the mine. So one way to do it So this is a game success if you complete the game, which I think doesn't happen that often. So I'm gonna go here to the game success. So I'm just trying to think of how not to have this all happen at the same time. So if you select a bad cube, you scale the object and you execute something called execute the time. The time disables object touch, so you can no longer touch anything, which seems fine. Then how does it deal with everything getting destroyed? Here, scale. Oh, and this is where it turns on the simple animation. Okay, so I don't think we want to send the game success here. So let's get rid of that here. You can keep all that stuff, but just not. We only need the game success to be submitted once, but here, okay, let me undo that. So we can keep it in the mine, Undo. Okay, so here's the time. Delete there. And object touch. On touch. Time. Execute. So this will end up doing it only in one place and not all the places. Oh, it may execute. Well, hold up here. So let's turn this off. We do something separate for this. So here, the broadcast listener on time executes time, which I think we don't want. And instead, we want it to execute particle effect. Let's just see what that does. No. Not quite. So it seems like everything is being executed at the same time. There's a drop in the frame rate. We don't want that. Okay. Go through it again. Object touch. On object touch, scale the object. Turn on this interval, which does nothing. So well, let's just get rid of it. Or, better yet, delete that. Scalar destroy. So this is listening for broadcast success. We put a broadcast listener at the same time? Will that help? Add more confusion? What? Oh, maybe... At an interval, a random no, it should be this. It should be equal. Interval. Let's just do 0.25 seconds. This will execute the game success, which will also read the game success, destroy the scaler. Let's see how that looks. Just turned on automatically. Let's not do that. Let's nobody said to do this. So the good cube is reading something. There it is again. The good cubes are operating correctly, so that's great. I wish the bad cubes were too. Take a look at it again. They drop down, we can see the numbers. The setup was the same, game success. Scale, okay. I think we got the same setup over here. Maybe it needs to be outside. What is executing this game success? Oh, it's executing itself. Because it can do that. So let's do that. Let's delete it here. And you hear the game success, execute. With the particle effect. This is executing a broadcast listener of game success. Is this also executing one? I think we'll have it twice and we don't need it twice. Yeah, we do have it twice. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. Go in here, there we go. Okay, so I think I might need a timer on that. Okay, so I turned it off. I think that was a bad idea. What is executing? Okay. Okay, so I want to take these broadcasters and put them here instead of in two separate objects. I think I'm getting things confused by doing it that way. I think if I can just get this. Okay, object touch, time interval. All right, so that works more or less. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time on the TikTok live stream. So, yeah, check me out there, at hypercasual games. Yeah, I will be back later and filming in the hype offices in Helsinki. I'm Hype.